Hello and welcome to Bloomberg Quint. We're here to tell you all that transpired in the markets today. A record rally in Reliance Industries helped Sensex and the Nifty extend day gains to day 5. In fact, the Nifty index, it took the Nifty index to an intraday high of 8960, which is just 8 points shy of the lifetime high of 8968 on the Nifty index. The Sensex ended 103 points higher, but weakness in technology shares led to the Nifty and the Sensex pairing gains despite Reliance holding on to that record high levels. So even as Reliance contributed nearly 216 points to the Sensex, TCS, Infosys and HDFC Twins were pulling it down by about 140 points. But clearly the Reliance rally has caught the street off guard because some of the stock had closed just with marginal gains yesterday. Yes. So clearly something has changed overnight.
Yeah, the shares rose today 11.3% as it added 39,000 crore to its market cap, reclaiming its position as the second largest company in India by market cap. Now, why this rally? This rally happened because yesterday Reliance Industries chairman gave some clarity that they are going to start charging, which also gave market the clarity about the future revenues coming in from the telecom unit.
Right.
Also, the new Geo Prime offer that they said yesterday would drive companies' ARPU. Now, according to the new plans, the average revenue per user is expected to be around 300, which is substantially higher than the industry average of 150, 180. Now, profitability from this telecom unit would still take time. Analysts are expecting around 3 to 5 years for Reliance Jio to turn profitable. But yes, if the ARPUs are on the higher side, it is always positive for the stock. That's all.
Thanks, Somit. Agam, are we still seeing a 200-point range for tomorrow's expiry?
Yes, absolutely. So what's really happened is that we've seen further build-up in the 9,000 call. So we will see a certain upside when it comes to the Nifty. However, with respect to a range towards the downside, well, now that given the fact that the Nifty has moved above the 8,900 mark, as you can see here, we have seen more build-up in the 8,900 put as well. So we're looking at roughly a 100-point range as far as tomorrow's expiry is concerned. And with respect to the next series, we're looking once again at 9,000 being something which will provide an immediate resistance, and that is also something that a lot of traders will consider with respect to putting trades ahead.
That's true, Agam. But the rollovers have picked up now. We're just one day away from expiry. So
well, Shraddha, what we saw yesterday was that rollovers certainly had taken over when it comes to the previous 3-month average. Again, today, with respect to what we've seen in the last 5 minutes, is that rollovers are slightly below the previous 3-month average. But I suspect once we get the numbers, and that is which come through the power copy, we will see a fine print, and that will also be over the previous 3-month average. So, well, one thing is very evident that traders for now are certainly a little more confident of carrying the trades ahead because of the fact that we've seen such a pickup in rollovers. And on the whole, given the fact that we've also seen the Nifty maintain gains, that's another positive. So we will see more of that building in as far as tomorrow's expiry is concerned.
Okay. Apart from Reliance, you had Axis Bank, which saw a good 4% rally. That was again continues to gain on for the second straight day, and this is even as rumors of banks showing interest in Axis Bank, other private sector banks showing interest in Axis Bank refused to die down. Idea Cellular, Asian Paints and Coal India were some of the other notable gainers, all sitting on gains of about 3%. On the losing end, we had NTPC and Power Grid Corp. Cement stocks were also weak, so you were seeing Ambuja Cements, Grasim, ACC, all of them closing about 1 to 3% lower. IT stocks were also dragging the index lower. Infosys especially lost about 2% after the company clarified that it had taken initiatives on investigation of the whistleblower complaint. So that was as far as your Nifty movers were concerned. Nagam, the broader market trend, however, wasn't all that encouraging today. We had more losers than gainers.
Yeah, so it wasn't, and we have seen a bit of a change with respect to the broader markets and the market breadth there. So we've had one gainer for 2 losers, And so let's take a look at some of these losers. ITD cementation has declined by 6.7%, and that's followed by SJVN, which has also lost anywhere between 6.5%. JP Infra, along with JP Associates, has seen more weakness coming in after some of these stocks have gained well over 30% over the previous 3 days. Marksans Pharma, Titan, and Merck, and also some of the other counters are showing some amount of correction. With respect to gainers, of course, you have Orient Cement, Avanti Feeds, J. Kumar Infra Projects, as well as Just Dial, all of them gaining to a certain extent of 4%. Now, this is as far as the broader markets go. We have seen more losers as against gainers, but we also had an OFS today, that's Bharat Electronics. It's been subscribed at 180%, so it has been oversubscribed. It certainly is a successful one if you go by subscription, but that is all that we have for now. Stay tuned in the Bloomberg Quint, and we will see you tomorrow.